So we just arrived in Hyderabad in South India. Tomorrow we're going to head a little further south into the jungles of Andhra Pradesh to the place of Narasimha, known as Ahobilam. There is a special prayer to Narasimha known as the Mantra-rāja. In this prayer, Narasimha is described by his powerful qualities: fierce, heroic, blazing, all-pervading, benevolent. Each of these qualities is embodied in a different temple in this landscape. So we just got off the last bus. We went from Hyderabad to Nandyal to Alagadda, which we're just leaving behind, and now we're getting in a rickshaw to Ahobilam, the final destination. We just came up to this first temple in Upper Ahobilam. This is the Ugra Nṛsiṁha Swami temple. Here sits Ugram, or Ahobila Nṛsiṁha, the raw energy of Narasimha in the heart of the forest, whose roar shakes the walls of the universe. Very cave darshan inside. The original temple was just in a cave. Now this has all been built around it.
Satyajnana sukhasvarupam avalam kshiravdi madhyasthitam yogarudhamati prasannavadhanam bhusha sahasrojvalam
Viram, represented here as Bhārgava Nṛsiṁha. The Rishi Bhārgava Nṛsiṁha, better known as Paraśurāma, performed penances here, wishing to see the fearsome form of Narasimha when he tore the demon Hiraṇyakaśipu to pieces.
Lakṣmī charukuchadvanda kunkumankita vakshase namo Nṛsiṁha nadhaya sarvamangala murtaye.
Mahavishnu, embodied here as Yogananda Nṛsiṁha. Here, Narasimha is peaceful, and it is the place where he taught Prahlāda Mahārāja the original Ashtanga Yoga. This is Yogananda Nṛsiṁha. We just took darshan here. This is where Narasimha did yoga dhyana and took rest after doing the deed and killing Hiraṇyakaśipu. It's a Shanta form of Narasimha. Jvālantam, the blazing form of Jvālā Nṛsiṁha. The mantra describes him as the source of the brilliance of the sun, moon, fire, and stars. In this temple, it is said to be the place where Narasimha was at his most fierce and battled with Hiraṇyakaśipu, finally killing him with his nails. So this is Jvālā Nṛsiṁha. This is up at the top of the valley. This is I think one of the highest temples in Ahobilam, other than going up to the Stambha itself. This is where Narasimha is at his fiercest and doing battle with Hiraṇyakaśipu. There's a deity of Narasimha tearing Hiraṇyakaśipu apart, and also a deity of him doing battle with Hiraṇyakaśipu. Also, right here is Raktakund. This is where Narasimha apparently washed his nails after fighting with Hiraṇyakaśipu. Sarvatomukam, the Lord who sees in all directions. Tradition says that beneath these trees the devas themselves gathered and prayed to the Lord to end the tyranny of Hiraṇyakaśipu. Their prayers are remembered here at Chatravata Nṛsiṁha, the Narasimha beneath the canopy of trees. Nṛsiṁham, the essential form, half man, half lion. Here at Karañja Nṛsiṁha, we encounter the essential identity of the Lord, who protects his devotees. Here it is said he appeared before Hanumān and showed him that he is non-different from Lord Rāma holding the bow. So we just took darshan here. This is Karañja Nṛsiṁha. This is a place where Narasimha appeared to Hanumān underneath this Karañja tree. It's got different names in Kannada, Telugu, and so on. Locally it's known as Karañja. So he got the name Karañja Nṛsiṁha. He's holding chakra and bow, and I think he's giving blessings. One hand, two hands actually. Bhishanam, the terrifying protector. This form is worshipped as Krodha Nṛsiṁha, sometimes called Varāha Nṛsiṁha. The Lord still burns with divine anger after the destruction of Hiraṇyakaśipu. The story is that Prahlāda prayed here, asking the Lord to become peaceful again. Before appearing as Narasimha, the Lord appeared as the boar incarnation, Varāha, to protect Prahlāda and even the Earth planet in its entirety from Hiraṇyaksha. So we just took darshan in the Varāha Nṛsiṁha Swami temple, and this is the form that was protecting Prahlāda before Narasimha appeared. This is the forest in the upper Ahobilam area. Bhadram, the auspicious and gentle Lord. Worshipped as Malola Nṛsiṁha, here we see another side entirely. Malola means the beloved of Lakṣmī. Here Narasimha sits peacefully with the goddess on his lap, the fierce anger of the Avatara now transformed into compassion. The same Lord who is fierce in battle becomes tender and affectionate to those who take shelter in him. Mrityu Mrityam, the death of death itself. This final meditation is remembered at Pāvana Nṛsiṁha. The mantra says that the Lord appears at the precise moment when his devotee needs protection. The name Pāvana means the purifier. Here Narasimha is remembered as the Lord who cleanses the heart and removes the fear of death itself. Deep in the forests of Ahobilam, this final shrine reminds pilgrims that the fierce protector ultimately becomes the purifier of the soul. So we just came to Pāvana Nṛsiṁha. This is the temple here. This is actually the ninth out of all the Narasimha Swami temples in Ahobilam. And Pāvana means the purifier. So Bharadwaj Muni did austerities here and became purified through prayers to Narasimha. So Narasimha is known as the purifier, and he's with Lakṣmī here because there's a story of Lakṣmī Devi coming as a Adivasi woman and pleasing Narasimha and becoming his consort, known as Chenchu Lakṣmī. Ugram Viram Mahavishnu Jvālantam Sarvatomukam Narasimham Bhishanam Bhadram Mrityu Mrityam Namamyaham. I bow to the Lord of terrible splendor, heroic in might, the all-pervading Vishnu, wreathed in living flame and light unending, whose gaze is cast to the fourfold quarters of the universe. To Narasimha I bow, dread to the powers of darkness, yet to the faithful, a fountain of blessing. He who stands before the gates of disillusion, the conqueror of death, the death of death itself. The devotees of Narasimha know him not as a savior of the material body, but of the soul. He is Sarva Vigna Vinasha, the destroyer of obstacles on the path of bhakti.